Well, hello there, all you strange and interesting creatures of the internet. Welcome back to the All Seasons on F1 2017. As you can see, the Hookster is currently in 5th place with 64 World Championship points. And unfortunately, he's losing his rivalry with Sergio Perez. But in the development race, you can see we are just above our old team, Scuderia, Toro Rosso, and just behind the Williams team. Fantastic. We're not enough points, unfortunately, to continue with any more bits on the car, so it's time to bolt on another new engine set as we go to the next Grand Prix.
Good afternoon, and we hope you're ready for an exciting qualifying session as the teams make their final preparations here in Canada.
Oh Canada, that's all the words I know to your song. Anyway, as you can see, on the qualifying session, Lance Stroll has currently got pole position. The Hookster's going to cross the line. Is he going to beat that? I think he may beat that, you know. Yes, he bloody well does, because the Hookster absolutely loves this circuit. It's his favourite circuit on the calendar. As we accelerate forward now to a little bit later to qualifying. It's 2.5 minutes left of quali. They're to 11th place, still on our team target though, so it looks pretty good. Looks pretty decent as he almost crashes it on Champions Wall. Is he going to improve on that time? I think he is. He's half a second up at the Deltas at the moment. And he got, yes, wowzers, 9th position. Bloody hell. Bloody hell.
Canada has a true love affair with Formula One. The grandstands here are always packed to capacity. It's a country that has given us the likes of Gilles and Jacques Villeneuve, the thrilling Grand Prix of 79, of 98 and of course 2011. They love their motorsport in Montreal and we absolutely love coming here.
So on to the final positions then. First place went to Valtteri Bottas. Second place for Lulu. Third position went to, come on, Kimi Raikkonen. Fourth place for Esteban Ocon. In 5th place it is Maxi Boy Verstappen. 6th for Daniel Ricciardo. 7th for Felipe Massa. 8th for Sebastian Vettel with a penalty. 9th for Nico Hulkenberg. 10th for the Hookster. 11th for Laurent Grosjean. 12th for Daniel Kvyat. 13th for Fernando Alonso. 14th for Sergio Perez. 15th for Lance. Oh, I bloody lost it again. I bloody well lost it again. I don't believe it. Jolly Off's in 18th place though. Jolly Off. Anyway, let's have a look at our strategy and see what we're going to do for the race. And we are going to have, I think, oh look, there's Lee Mather on the camera. Yes, it's going to be a one-stop race, as you can see, and the weather looks good. Fantastic. Let's get on with this then. Let's get on with this race. I just can't wait. I absolutely love Canada. Once again, then it's time for the 5 lights to go out. Yes, the 5 lights go out on the All Seasons clear mode. And we say go, go, go. And it's away we go from 10th position. Another rocket ship start for the live Hookster. He's going to dive then inside into turn 1. We just know he is. Here he goes. Yes, it's dive bomb Hookster. And he gets through. A little bit of contact there with, I think that's Maxi. Is that Maxi Boy Verstappen? It may be in the Red Bull. It is Verstappen. And look at this. He blocks us off as he's trying to get past. So we're going to try and sneak around the outside of Maxi Boy as we go into this next S section. Oh, this is going to get very, very tight, but we managed to get the place. Yes, up into 4th position already for the Hookster on still the first lap of the race. Next target now is the Iceman himself, Mr. Kimi Raikkonen, in that Ferrari car, of course. Yes, the Ferrari. Yes, the team that just completely destroyed us last season in F1 2016 and sacked us. Absolutely outrageous, but yes, it really happened. The Hookster was sacked from Ferrari, but he crawled his way back up again and got back up into the points and actually won the championship. So up yours, Ferrari. We're never going to drive for you again. Well, we might do if they offer us some more money. Oh my goodness! Oh, what's going on here? The Hookster goes very, very wide, almost hits the wall. Wow, this is going to give Max Verstappen the chance that he needs to get right up the gearbox of the Hookster. But wowzers, me trousers. He holds on to 4th place at the moment, but Maxi Boy is now very, very close indeed to the back end of the Hooksters. We're just about to complete the first lap of the race into Champions Wall. As you can see, the wall that has claimed many a world champion, including Michael Schumacher and quite a few others. I can't quite remember how many others, but there's been lots. That's why it's called Champions Wall. Anyway, on to lap 2 now. On to lap 2. Still chasing Kimi Raikkonen in that Ferrari car. He's got, I think, one of the Mercedes. That's probably Valtteri Bottas in front of him that he's chasing. But we are still trying to chase the Ferrari. But as you can see, a little bit of a gap forming now. A little bit of a gap. It's to be expected, of course, because we're in the Haas car and Kimi Raikkonen is in the Ferrari car. They're a hell of a lot way up the development table than what we are. So, yes, it's quite inevitable that we are going to lose ground on the Ferraris. Oh, we got yellow flag, yellow flag. What's going on? What's going on? Green flag now, green flag. I can't quite see what's going on. Just look at the mini-map. No, it seems like... Oh, it looks like one... No, wait, the safety car's been deployed. Yes, Felipe Massa is out of the race and the safety car's been deployed. Oh, fantastic, fantastic. This means we can use our strategy that we always use when the safety car comes out early, and that's to come in for our pit stop now. And that means if all the cars in front of us don't pit, we could be in for some serious points. Some serious points. Oh, my God. Oh my god, we've got plenty of fuel in the car as well, which means for the latter half of the Grand Prix we're going to be able to run rich mix for pretty much 3/4 of the rest of the race. That's going to be great news, absolutely great news. So yes, once again, the sneaky little bastard Hookster is going to come in for his pit stop on lap 2. Yes, lap 2, because we know that the tyres will last until the end because it's only a 25% race, yes. And we're going to go on to the super soft tyre, which is going to be the hardest tyre for this Grand Prix, but it's going to last absolutely perfectly. There'll be about 40% by the time they get to the end of the Grand Prix, these tyres. Don't forget, of course, we're going to do a few more laps down to the safety car, which is going to slow the wear rate even more. So this is fantastic news as we rejoin now in 19th place, and none of the other cars came in for their stop. Look on the mini-map, look, no other car came in on that stop. Wow. So the Hookster has absolutely vanquished everyone in front of him, really, because everyone in front is going to have to come in and the Hookster won't have to. So we're going to see if we can catch up to the back of the safety car now. We have caught up to the back of the queue. We're behind Stoffel Van Doon in, of course, the McLaren car. Very disappointing that he didn't get to drive the Mercedes, but there you go. Talent always rises to the top, as they say. Anyway, so Stoffel Van Doon ahead of us. The safety car is about to come in and we will be going racing very, very shortly. Yes. Let's see what the Hookster's going to do. Is he going to go green before the... It's gone green now, so that means the Hookster may do a sneaky move down inside of Stoffel Van Doon. Yes, he does. As we go to Champions Wall, this is going to be tight. Oh, contact, I think, with Stoffel Van Doon, but I think he gets past. Yes, he does. Look at that. Stoffel Van Doon was absolutely caught napping there, and he must be furious in the back of that McLaren. Absolutely furious. The Hookster just sneaked past him. And look at this. He's right up the gearbox now. Carlos Sainz in the Toro Rosso. Wowzers. He's really got some pace in this car as the safety car has gone in. Yes, he really has, and he's trying to get past. Oh, look at this. He's using some of the track and then some to try and get past Carlos Sainz in this Toro Rosso. But is he going to do a dive now to next corner? Yes, he does. Oh, Carlos. And he gets through. This is a real punchy performance from the Hookster. He's got some real aggression on this circuit. The adrenaline must be pumping in his little heart, and he is desperately trying to get up the field and pass some of these cars before they come in for their pit stop. Next target is Marcus Ericsson in the Sauber. This should be pretty easy because the Sauber is pretty low down compared to the Huss car. So we're just about to go around this very, very tight right-hander now. Still chasing Marcus Ericsson. Huge trolley train of cars ahead of us, so it should be pretty easy to get some of these cars as we go into Champions Wall. Let's see if we can. Still in rich mix, of course. We've got loads of fuel. In fact, we might even get to the end of the race still on rich mix, which is going to absolutely hammer our engine, but we are going to do it because we want to get some serious points. Oh, look at this, bunching up together there as we go past Champions Wall. Ericsson still in front of us though. We've got Jolly Off Palmer in the mix. We've got Lance Stroll as well, and Kvyat's all over the road. Oh, we get past. Oh, more contact. Oh, this is going to be close. Come on. Yes, up in... No, he's still there. Who's that? It's Jolly Off Palmer. Unbelievable scenes. Look at John. Look, he's furious as well that he's been passed by the Hookster. Trying to get the place back, but the Hookster manages to hold on to this 15th place. Daniel Kvyat is now the car ahead of us in the Toro Rosso. The Torpedo is trying to get past Lance Stroll, and in front of him he's got Pascal Wehrlein, who's doing absolutely brilliantly in the Sauber, but don't forget, of course, he hasn't come in for his pit stop yet. So this is now lap 6 of the Grand Prix, still chasing Daniel Kvyat in this Toro Rosso car, and look at the track limits that the Hookster is using. He's using everything that he can in his arsenal to try and get past these 3 cars in front, because he wants to get back into those points before the cars come in for their stop. Yes, hopefully, as he comes around the corner now. So he's going to pile on the beans now. Still in rich mix. He's not going to have DRS, of course, because it won't have been activated yet because of the safety car just coming in, but it will be soon. Let's see if he can get... Oh, there's a car going off to the right there, as you can see, trying to get past. I think that's Lance Stroll trying to get past Pascal. Oh, contact, I think. Oh, and I think Stroll's going into the wall. I think Lance Stroll went into the wall there. Yes, he did. We're still chasing Daniel Kvyat. Look at this, he's blocking us off. This is unbelievable scenes. Daniel Kvyat is blocking us off. The DRS has now been enabled, and he outbrakes himself. Wowzers. And the Hookster tried to sneak past, but this time I think he's going to go around the outside on Daniel Kvyat. Is he going to do it? Yes. No, he doesn't. Kvyat is still there. We're still wheel banging with each other. Of course, Kvyat still hasn't come in for his pit stop yet, but now finally the Hookster gets past up into 13th position. Oh my goodness gracious, bloody good God. So next target is still Pascal Wehrlein as we accelerate forward out to lap 7. Some cars have now come into the pits for their one and only stop. And are we going to get back into the points? Yes. 8th position for the Hookster. Fantastic. On lap 8, still chasing Pascal Wehrlein in this Sauber car. Of course, Wehrlein's still going to come into the pits, but I think the Hookster wants to beat him out on the track, because I think Pascal Wehrlein is actually in a net first place at the moment, because everyone else is still going to come in ahead of them. So I think Pascal Wehrlein at the moment is the leader, and I'm sure the Hookster just wants to pass him out on the track. He doesn't want to pass him in the pits. He wants to get out there and pass him on the racetrack, and let's see if he does get past Pascal Wehrlein. Of course, we've got Daniel Kvyat now, the car behind us, in 9th position, as we're just about to fly under the Emirates sign underneath that bridge, and we're still chasing Pascal Wehrlein, who seems to be putting a little bit of a gap on us now at the moment. A little bit of a gap. He's surely got to come in for his pit stop. He's still on the ultra soft tyres, of course. This is lap 8, pretty much half distance, so yes, he's going to come in pretty soon. We're still on rich mix, as you can see, because we've still got 3 3/4 of a lap of fuel in reserve, so we are doing really well on the fuel. Teammate is in. Roman Grosjean is coming to the pits. Is Pascal going to go in? No, he doesn't come in. So past Champions Wall we go, still chasing Pascal Wehrlein. The Hookster is just determined to get past him and get up into the lead, but now look at this. Yes, I was right. Wehrlein was in the net first place, because we've now gone past the pits. Other cars have come in, and we're up now to second position. So can he get past Wehrlein before he pits? Can he get past him? Well, it should be pretty easy, it has to be said, in this Sauber car, because it is pretty slow, and the Hookster knows this as he inches ever closer towards the back gearbox of Pascal Wehrlein's Sauber car for 2017. Can he get past? Well, he's looking really racy, the Hookster. He's determined. He just wants to get past Wehrlein and get into the lead on the track, and not in the pits. Let's see if he does, though. Oh, this is going to get very dark. I think he's going to have him into the next very tight right-hander. I think, knowing the Hookster, he's probably going to dive down the inside and get past Pascal Wehrlein. As we can see, he's going to dive. Yes, he is. And Pascal has to give up the place, basically. And yes, the Hookster on lap 8 goes into the lead of this race, and it's a net lead. It is the lead, because all the other cars have now pitted, which means all the Hookster is going to do is hold on to this, and he has won the race as we accelerate forward as lap 11. Just going past the pits. Hookster is now still in the lead, but Lewis Hamilton, Lulu in the Mercedes, is now the car behind. Can we hold off a Mercedes? Can we hold them off? I'm not quite sure if we can, but we are going to give it our all, as we always do, as we accelerate forward as lap 12. Still in the lead of this race. Hamilton, oh no, Lance Stroll is out of the race. Lance Stroll is out. Oh no, we didn't want that. We did not want that. The safety car has been deployed again for the second time in this Grand Prix. We definitely did not want that, because that means Hamilton is going to be right up our derriere on the restart. We were trying to sort of maintain a little bit of a gap to Hamilton, but now this has put it all to cock. It's all gone to cock now, as the safety car has come out for the second time in this 25% Grand Prix. So we bunch up behind the safety car. There he is once again, Mr. Bert Mylander. We have seen the safety car quite a few times so far in this second season, and we have, I think, more than once been the car right behind the safety car. So this is really good for our season in Haas. And oh god, I'm just getting a message from the Hookster. He says, I just want to wave to Bert Mylander again. Oh, here he goes. Hi Bert. Just get back in your starting position, Hookster, for God's sake. One of these days we'll get a penalty for doing that, overtaking a safety car. I'm sure there's a penalty for that somewhere. Anyway, lap 14 now. The safety car is about to go. Oh no. It's engaged its cloaking device once again. The safety car has gone into stealth mode. Look at that. Fantastic. It really is just like that James Bond film. It really is. I can't tell any difference, in fact. So we are now rev limited, as you can see, because our revs are going crazy and we're not going anywhere. So we are now virtually the safety car ourselves. And it's, oh, look at that, Hamilton, he's going to be right there, with just a few more laps to go. Hopefully we can hold him off. And now it's time for the green to go green. Is it going to go green? Yes, it goes green now, so it's go. So we managed to do, oh, look at this though, Hamilton's looking very racy indeed. He's going to try and go down the inside of us, is he? Oh, red arrow, but we managed to hold him off at the moment on lap 15 now, as we accelerate forward to lap 17, as you can see. Well, and unfortunately Hamilton's now been passed by Sebastian Vettel. So yes, Hamilton's dropped down to third place. Vettel's now got past him. That's fantastic from Sebastian Vettel. As I said earlier, you can see only 33% wear on the tyres, so we haven't got to worry about the tyres whatsoever. So we accelerate forward down to the last dying seconds of this Grand Prix. It's the last lap and we are still in the lead of this race. Our strategy worked out perfectly. If we can just hold off from Sebastian Vettel, we are going to cross the line and win the race once again for the Haas team. Once again, we are going to win the race. I'm sure we've done it once already, haven't we? I'm sure we have. Anyway, as we now go past Champions Wall for the final time, the Hookster is going to cross the line in the lead and win the race. Yes, get in there. Wowzers. Fantastic. 25 World Championship points. Whew. I bet old Jeff will be happy with that. Bloody hell. Oh, there's Gunther Steiner. Look at that. I bet he's saying to his chief honcho man there, I bet he's saying, fucking hell, that lad's, it's pretty good, isn't he? I never even fucking knew that. Why does he sound like a fucking northerner? I don't know. No idea. I'm just making it up as I go now. Fucking hell, lad. Anyway, there's the team mechanics congratulating themselves like they always do. There's Esteban Ocon, who finished 5th in the Force India. Fantastic, Esteban. Well done.
Our drivers are making their way out
onto the podium. There he is, everyone. There's the Hookster on the top step. Look at him. So sprightly. So sprightly. 39 years old now. 39 years old. And he's still winning races. How many more wins has he got in him? Well, probably quite a lot. Probably quite a lot. He says he's not going to quit until Lewis Hamilton quits. So there you go. As soon as Lewis Hamilton retires, so will the Hookster. Yes. But of course the Hookster's got more World Championships than Lewis Hamilton. I think he's got 9 now, hasn't he? Yes, compared to Lewis's 7. Oh dear, Lewis. Anyway, after that round, you can see we have now skyrocketed up to 3rd position in the championship with 89 World Championship points. Puts us just 39 points behind the leader, which is now Sebastian Vettel with 128 points. And in the constructors, we are doing well as well. So as you can see, our team approval has now gone up into the stratosphere. Yes, into the purple sector. Oh God, here's Chris. Fucking hell.
Good to see you again. The factory sent over the parts that were looking good on the rig. They're being fitted as we speak. Have a look at the report.
Thank you, Chris, my boring old man. Thank you very much. Another piece of paper with exactly the same on it that it has every single week. We have our new part fitted now, though. Yes, the secondary wing flaps. That's going to make an improvement of plus 1.08%. I tell you what, lads, it's very important if you have that plus 1.08% in your performance. Anyway, let's move on. Oh, we got another. Oh, here's MC. Here's MC. Whoa.
Hey, looks like you've got a bit of rivalry going on out there. This is good. Gets people talking about you. Just make sure you outperform them, okay?
Cool, thank you, MZ. Look at that arse. What a MILF. Anyway, we've got a new rival, Nico Hulkenberg, but don't worry about him. We're not interested in that. We're watching MZ walk off, aren't we? Look at the arse on that. Look at the arse on that. Fuck's sake. Fuck's sake.
Welcome to qualifying in the Republic of Azerbaijan. The teams are making their last-minute adjustments before the lights go green, and the fight for pole position can get underway.
So here we are at Baku, and as you can see, Kimi Raikkonen has currently got pole position with a 1:43.442. The Hookster is going to cross the line. Let's see if he can hit. Oh no, he's not going to. He's not going to. Very, very long straight, of course, but he crosses the line now, and it's 3rd place. But oh my goodness, 2.7 seconds behind the leader. As we accelerate forward now to a little bit later to qualify. In fact, it's just 40 seconds left. We're trying to get past the Kvyat. We managed to get a little bit of a toe from him, but I don't think we're going to improve. We're down to 13th place now. Yes, 13th position it looks like for the Hookster. Wowzers.
And a warm welcome to you from Azadlik Square, heart of Baku and home, of course, to the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. With high speeds, tight corners and few runoff zones, many are expecting a safety car here today, so our drivers will have to stay very much on their toes and hopefully away from the barriers.
So here are the final race positions. 1st place for Valtteri Bottas, 2nd place for Lewis Hamilton, 3rd position for Kimi Raikkonen, 4th place for Esteban Ocon, in 5th position it's Daniel Ricciardo, 6th for Maxi Boy Verstappen, 7th for Sebastian Vettel, 8th for Sergio Perez, 9th for Nico Hulkenberg, 10th for Laurent Grosjean, 11th for Felipe Massa, 12th for Daniel Kvyat, 13th for Lance Stroll, 14th for Carlos Sainz, 15th for Stoffel Van Doon, 16th for Fernando Alonso, 17th for Pascal Wehrlein, 18th, oh no, 18th for the Hookster. That's unbelievable. Anyway, once again it's time for the 5 lights to go out on the all season's career mode, and we say go, go, bloody well go, and it's away he goes. What's he going to do, lads? What's he going to do from 18th position? Well, it's another super start for Hookster, and he dives down the inside of a huge amount of cars, already up into the points, up into 10th place after just one corner. It's another fantastic performance once again for Hookster, and he's going for a move on his teammate now. It's Romain Grosjean, and Perez is there, Vettel's there, Ricardo's there, we've got Verstappen in front as well. This is all going on, and we're going to get past all of them. Just look at the speed. Oh, they're all braking really, really hard. Oh, Jesus Christ. Almost a calamity there, but we managed to scrape our way through. Oh no, we've hit the wall, Slight bit of damage to our front wing. You can see we've lost one of the end plates, but it's okay, we're going to continue on, because we got very, very low downforce on the car anyway, so we're going to continue on. But we've made it up into 5th position now, 5th place on the first lap. Oh my goodness, from 18th position on the grid. Just how does he do it? Well, it's because there's an old saying that goes around here that says that Hookster never gives up and he never surrenders. Don't you know? So that's exactly what he's doing. So chasing Esteban Ocon in that Force India car. We got Maxi Boy Verstappen behind us in 6th position as we now go through into this really, really tight left-hander. It reminds me of other circuits. It's really, really tight. To be really, really careful that you don't spin it straight off the wall. In fact, it reminds me of Canada, the Champions Wall. Yes, it does indeed. Anyway, still chasing Ocon, making a little bit of ground on him, I do believe, just a little bit of ground on Esteban Ocon. And Verstappen is, well, he's pretty close to us. We've got another trolley train of cars directly behind us, as you can see from the mini-map. Yes, there's lots and lots of cars right behind us as we're now going to complete lap 1 and go into lap 2. And Lewis Hamilton puts in the fastest lap as we still chase on to Esteban Ocon, and we are gaining, as you can see there, our speed is gaining on Esteban Ocon in the Force India car, but can we catch up to the back of him, and more importantly, can we get past? But I think 5th position is a really, really good result for this Husk car anyway. Yes, I think we got an embarrassment of riches when we actually won the race in the last round, but I think 5th is where we need to be. Anyway, I've just flicked the repair wing damage down to no, because unfortunately they will probably change that wing. So just be very, very careful that you get your selection right, because slightest bit of wing damage and sometimes they do repair the wing anyway. So we don't want the wing repaired because it seems pretty okay. Yeah, the car feels okay. Just that little tiny end plate missing. It doesn't really make much difference to the handling of the car, to be honest. And it still says green on the damage indicator. It actually says there's no damage, in fact, but you can clearly see that the little end plates are missing from the left-hand side part of the wing there. But we will carry on. We will just carry on and see if we can chase Esteban Ocon. Now, of course, it is going to make it a little bit difficult as we go into the corners with that little loss of downforce. But as I said earlier, we have got very, very little downforce in the car anyway. I think we're only running 2 wings on the front, so it's not really going to make much difference as we now slide our way past that section once again and hold on to this 5th place, still chasing Esteban Ocon. But you can see now the gap between us and the car behind, and it's getting closer. It's Sebastian Vettel now in the Ferrari car as we're about to complete lap 2, going into lap 3, still chasing Esteban Ocon, but he is now pulling away in that Force India car as we go past all the beautiful buildings at the Baku circuit. Just look at them all in the background. Look at that big one. Look, that looks like a giant penis. That one looks like a giant penis. Yeah, anyway, let's continue on. This DRS has now been enabled. We're now on to lap 3. Yes, lap 3 of this Grand Prix. Still chasing Esteban Ocon in the Force India. Still got Vettel behind us. In fact, is he getting a little close? Just look in the rear view mirrors. No, he's actually dropping back a little bit. So that's good. And the car is looking okay. Yes, we've got all unnecessary parts on the car to maintain our pace. Nothing is wearing out to a significant degree at the moment, which is all good, because as you know, as soon as those parts start to wear out, you do lose performance in the car, which means the car behind can start to catch up. In fact, just look at that damage indicator. It does look a little bit yellow on the left-hand side, just a tiny little bit yellow. Is it just me, or is it just a fraction? Just a fraction. So anyway, we continue on, still chasing Esteban Ocon as we're now going to go into the castle section for the 3rd time in this Grand Prix. Very, very complicated bit here and very, very tight indeed. Look at that castle off to the left-hand side. It reminds me of an old medieval castle that is very, very close to where I live, in fact. Yes, it's called Rochester Castle. Yes, Rochester Castle, yes. And I've been there many, many times, and it's really fascinating to see that it's eroded nicely as the years go by. Yes, By the time I shuffle off, I don't think it will be still there, to be honest, yes, because it's falling apart, the seams. It is old Watches the Castle, but God love it, God love it. It's amazing what they made in ancient times, isn't it? Yes, amazing, absolutely amazing. Anyway, we continue on to lap 3, just about to complete lap 3 now and go into lap 4, still holding on to this 5th position. Sebastian Vettel still behind us in 6th place. Esteban Ocon still the car in front in the Force India in 4th position. As we just finish off lap 3 down the extraordinarily long straight as we accelerate forward down to lap 5. Lap 5 still in 5th place at the moment for the Hookster, but we've got a real bit of competition for the cars behind now. As you can see, it's Vettel and there's another Force India I think behind us. That's got to be, I can't remember who it is. Oh, there's contact though, contact, and you can see we're still holding on to this position, but they are getting very, very leery behind us. Vettel is the first car behind. It's Sergio Perez, of course, the other Force India. I forgot for a moment there. Anyway, on to the end of lap 5. It's time for us to make our single pit stop now. Yes, we're going to come in early once again so we can see if we can get the jump on these other cars. But oh my goodness, as I say that, look at that huge train of cars that are coming behind us as they peel off into the pits. Hopefully we're not going to get held up here. I think we're pretty far down a pit lane. Yes, we are. So I think we should be okay as the lads change us. Oh no, look at that Renault coming in front of us, but it's okay. We get out before he goes out. So that's fantastic news. And it's a good pit stop from the lads there, 2.887 seconds, and we're going to rejoin now in 12th position, just behind Stoffel Van Doon and ahead of Daniel Ricciardo as we accelerate forward on lap 6, where we've made to catch up to the back of Stoffel Van Doon as we now go into this very, very tight left-hander there. We managed to get the overrun done on Stoffel Van Doon. Once again, we've got the move done on him. He must be furious, absolutely furious. That's 2 races now that we've got an advantage on Stoffel Van Doon, and our teammate is now in the pits. That's Roman Grosjean is now in for his pit stop. Let's see how many positions we gain as we go down the start and finish line on lap 6. Are we going to get back into 5th place, which of course is what it was as we came in for our pit stop? Just looking at the mini-map, there's lots of cars in. I'm not quite sure. 9, 8, yeah, yes, we've done it. Back into 5th position. So that pit stop worked out beautifully for us. Absolutely beautifully. We didn't lose any positions whatsoever. Fantastic. As we accelerate forward to lap 8. Lap 8, still holding on to 5th position for the Hookster at the moment. The car behind now is the Honey Badger, Daniel Ricciardo in the Red Bull. But we seem to be okay. We're still running in rich mix, of course, which is really, really going to hammer our engine. But of course, if you've got the fuel, you might as well use it. As we accelerate forward down to lap 10. Lap 10, still in 5th position. Daniel Ricciardo, the Honey Badger, is still behind us, but he is not gaining any ground on us. We are doing pretty well indeed. As we accelerate forward down to lap 12. Lap 12, about to start the last lap of the race. Nothing else has really been happening in this race. Daniel Ricciardo is still behind us. Esteban Ocon, well, he's away and gone. You can see from the mini-map on that Force India car, he is well in front. We've got no chance of catching him as we accelerate forward down to the last 9 seconds of the race. And as you can see, Lewis Hamilton, the blessed one himself, has won the race. Fantastic, Lewis. Well done. It looks like we are going to finish in 5th position ahead of a Red Bull, Daniel Ricciardo. But unfortunately behind a Force India. But they're still ahead of us in the development, so it's all good. Our finishing position was, oh no, look at that. Jolly Off Palmer has gone out of the race right in the last dying seconds. Oh, poor Jolly Off indeed. Anyway, we are going to cross the line with some more important World Championship points. 5th position, another good result for us in our Haas car. Fantastic indeed. So then, there he is, everyone. It's Toto Wolff, the Dominator. Hasta la vista, baby. There's Lulu, race winner. Gets out of his car. There's the team mechanics congratulating themselves. Yes. Hot tub later, lads. Yes. Lots and lots of soap. Yes. And let's bring the bubbles. There's Sebastian Vettel getting out of his car in 7th position in the Ferrari. Not too bad. Unfortunately, no podium for the Hookster this time. Only 5th place. But he still did well. Still did very, very well indeed. As Lewis Hamilton is on the top step and holds the trophy up high. There's Kimi Räikkönen in 3rd position in that Ferrari car. And it's time now for the champagne to go over everyone, especially the cameraman. Go on, Lewis. Go on, my son. Fantastic. So let's have a look at the results then after the 2 rounds. We are still in 3rd place, but just 35 points behind the leader now. Oh my goodness, could we pull it off in Season 2, lads? Could we pull it off in Season 2 and win in a Huss? That would be absolutely magnificent. But I don't think we will. I don't think we will. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, everyone. You've been awesome as always. It's goodbye from me and good to Steino sitting down there in the background. Thank you very much. And of course, there will be more later.